Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day, and welcome back, or welcome to the channel, of course, if you're new to the channel. So thanks for watching. Do want to ask a quick favor, hit the like button if you get a chance. Obviously, it helps grow the channel. I also love updating these fib levels here. We can talk about what happened here and where we're at next. We did talk about the fact the price was retesting that resistance level, more likely to break, and due to the obvious nature of trading and how it works, able to take some nice profits here. Take a quick look at this here. Avalanche 21%, that's from last night. Matic 60%, Solana 100%. There's a new Matic trade at 20%. There we are. Cardano, 8 days, 64%. Not bad, right? Well, you want to think that's not bad. Take a look at this here. We've been scalping the crap out of Matic. So look at this is a scalping bot that I have for my Premium Plus group. 38% from Litecoin, 44% from Solana, 13. Here we go. Matic 21%. We have a Matic stop loss. Keep in mind, stop losses do happen. That is a short trade. However, we made up the difference with a hedged long at 36%, XRP 20, there we go. Matic another 21%, 36%, 12%, 21, 29, 44. I mean, the list goes on. So again, congrats to our community members for some awesome trades there. Super happy it's working well. And obviously, congrats to you as well for the awesome Cardano trade. So let's take a quick look here at the daily time frame. Work our way down. Goodness gracious. All right, so this guy's going crazy. Let's see what's going on here. And on the daily time frame, we want to look for overextension, which we're seeing here. Stochastic is maxed out at 99, basically implying that we are having an obligatory divergence. At least, they can't go any higher, right? So it's going to diverge or just basically squeeze together. It doesn't give us a lot of good information, but when you see stochastic high like that, it is due for a correction or a turnaround at one point. But money flow index is high. That kind of nullifies most of it, and RSI is up over 70 once more. So again, good shape there. Today is our 8th day of green, so we can anticipate one more green day, followed by potential retracement after that. Again, I like to emphasize the word potential because it's not guaranteed, but TD sequential, in most cases, a lot of coins will hit a 9 and turn itself around because you can only have so much momentum in one direction before the price is overextended. We take a look at the 4 hour, we're seeing a similar scenario here. We're seeing a 7. Well, it's not a 9. In 8 more hours, we'll have a 9, right? So that said here, oftentimes, and you kind of look at this previous time frame here, we can see that when Cardano jumped up to a 9, it pulled back for a little while before it legged up again. Okay. So again, just something to kind of anticipate there. In other words, it's not a guarantee, but it's a possibility. Okay. So just something to kind of think about. That said, we take a quick look here at the RSIs. In good shape, money flow index is high, stochastic swing up. Those are all bullish signs. Before I forget, let's go ahead and look at the back end data here. I forgot to pull this up for the liquidation levels. And as nothing much has changed yet. Yeah, because yesterday we looked at it too. And, really there isn't a lot of liquidation because folks got wiped out at about 46, 47 cents and haven't really shorted much since. So again, you can see some late shorts here at about 53 cents. They got wiped as well. Some late shorts at 54. So there are some entering the market here, but not a lot, not a heavy concentration. So that's kind of a good sign. Really just implies that the price is going to continue to run or has more potential for it because there's literally no resistance. When you wipe out all sorts of shorts, they are completely hesitant to take a short position, and then the bulls can just push the price where they want it to. And then inevitably, those bulls become bears and then shit the price down. So again, that's kind of how it's going with that here so far. Everything looks truly bullish though. Moving averages are well behind. There's nothing we can see here that's disadvantageous minus the 7 on the 4 hour and the 9, or soon to be 9 on the daily. Okay, so just some things to be mindful of. We can see another characteristic here as well. Big surprise. We got a 9 plus 5 or 6 here. And 9 plus 5. So what that basically tells us is that we are overextended yet again on multiple time frames, or we're getting there. Now you can see a lot of times 2 or even 3 9s in a row on TD sequential in the hourly, which basically just implies that we're probably just getting started. So I would take this with a grain of salt and not take it serious in the sense that overextensions are pretty massive right now in a lot of coins, and there's not much we can really note except for kind of looking at smaller time frames. We can look at our CC Golden indicator and kind of see if there's an exit strategy there. That'll be on the 15-minute. But when it comes to the hourly, there's literally no sign here to consider shorting this position or shorting this coin. If you short, you want to short carefully with a small position size, small leverage, because you see what happens to shorts when they try to do that, right? Almost every single short got liquidated, minus the couple at about like 56, 57 range. Those could even get hit next too. Last thing we want to look at here would be the 15. We'll just go ahead and pull up a CC Golden. we can see we have a lot of overextensions here in the previous sell signals. So really, we're well above all the moving averages here. There's literally no sign to even want to consider shorting this coin at all, okay? So again, I would not recommend shorting Cardano right now. I would just stick and hold your guns. Continue to adjust your stop loss higher as the price continues upwards. Speaking of which, if the price were to pull back, hypothetically, let's just go ahead and talk about this. This is a worst case scenario, but still a possibility. 0.382, 0.5, 0.618 are very common retracement levels. If you're not familiar with my channel, you haven't watched it all, you'll know that those are areas to watch for. So 50 cents, 48.5, and 47.25 are really, really close areas of potential retracement. Okay? In other words, the price could pull back to that level. Last thing we may want to look at here, let's double check the monthly and see. Let's go ahead and remove some of these previous levels here. And just, let's clarify a couple things. One sec, let's go here. What I'm looking for is previous closures here. So in other words, we could see on the weekly, there was an area right at about 57 cents that had difficulty crossing 4 weeks, not in a row, but 4 weeks total, okay? So we can see that there's a resistance level there, potential. We got a further resistance up here, which may not really be tested in quite some time, but 115 is also another area there. So long story short here, is that we're free and clear of any potential resistance until we hit like the 57 cent range. So the likelihood of the price continuing up to about that 56, 57 range is fairly high, okay? Again, price could totally pull back as soon as I upload this video. It happens a lot, honestly. But the truth here is that there's not a lot telling us it's going to turn around yet, okay? And that's what we kind of want to go with. So again, if you have a long position open, the best way to strategize is to set multiple targets before you get in. Ensure that you know what direction you're heading. Obviously, understand where your stop loss is going to be. And when you hit profit targets, our first target, for example, just say for this Matic trade here that we took, 3 days ago, 30%. We have 2 more targets available, but we took about 80% in the first 3 targets, okay? So a simple way to understand it is that your first target should be over 50%. And then what you do is you set your stop loss to break even. And that way, if you are to hit your stop loss, you've already taken more than half of your total profit margin, and you're going to walk away profitable, okay? Again, at the end of the day, it's all about being profitable in the market and surviving, not necessarily, being the one person to post a 1,000% return because you 100x leveraged a coin and got lucky. That's not what trading is about, okay? You want to take luck out of the equation and use at least as much skill as you can, right? And the skill comes from within with risk tolerance and risk management. I talk to my community about that all the time. All right, folks, so again, awesome stuff here. Congrats. Very last thing that's also equally as important, I think it's something you need to be mindful of. A lot of exchanges are requiring VPNs and KYC, such as BingX, for example, one of our affiliates. But we decided to partner with Bitunix as well as a community to ensure that we are able to have some opportunities if that happens again, okay? Again, KYC is a big thing. It happens all the time. There's no KYC or VPN required for Bitunix. Link down below for an instructional video if you're curious how to use the exchange. But they have significant rewards if you use my link to register, and we're going to have trading competitions in the immediate near future. So again, awesome stuff. Be sure to check them out. I do greatly appreciate you watching either way. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you.